This episode of The Young Turks is brought to you by Netflix. Go to netflix.com/TYT for your free trial membership. There was a man that was beat by Pittsburgh police during a Pirates game, okay? So it was a 41-year-old man by the name of Scott Ashley, and he was causing a lot of commotion during the game, so authorities attempted to remove him, but he was resistant, okay? Let's see the reaction that the authorities had and see whether or not the cops were in the right or wrong. Chanting USA in response to his jacket. They finally got him down to the floor. You know, I can't really tell because the video isn't as clear as I'd like it to be, but were they trying to tase him, but the taser had absolutely no effect on him? Because you can hear the taser, but I'm wondering whether or not they actually got him with the taser, and I'm wondering if he did get hit by the taser, is he just completely calm and he's like, yeah, you're tasing me, so what?
Well, there was many amazing parts of that video. First of all, apparently he was incredibly verbally abusive before, but the crowd's on his side anyway.
Right.
I like the Pittsburgh crowd there. But then he kind of regained me when the police batons him over the head, and he's like, "What now?"
No,
I was like, "Damn."
Yeah, he just seems completely unaffected by anything that's going on. You know, first of all, I don't know. People might be chanting to make fun of his jacket. That's the sense I got. But who knows? Maybe people are chanting because they're in favor of him. But people were actually complaining about how he was being loud, he was being rude. People wanted him to be removed. So there is a chance they were making fun of his jacket.
But Anna, I had the same question because you could hear the taser. So he gets hit over the head with the baton. He's like, who cares? You hear the taser and nothing's happening to him. But I don't think they were actually tasing him in the beginning. Because later when he gets tased, he hits that ground. Okay, he hits it pretty hard. And you notice that he puts his arms right behind him, like he ain't playing anymore. Okay, so this ain't no baton. This taser was quite serious, and he's perfectly willing to get led away. Now, later, somebody that he was with, this woman comes, and she threatens the cops and says, I'm with KDKA, which is a local radio station, and I believe maybe a television station as well, so I don't know which one she was referring to. And she says something along the lines of, I'm going to fry your ass, right? Well, that's not how it worked out for her. They handcuffed her and led her away as well. Now, the reason I bring that up is because the crowd then started chanting USA, USA for her. But then they changed the chant to, what the fuck? What the fuck? Okay. And then halfway through her whole spiel of getting tackled, etc., somebody in the crowd then goes, yeah. You know what? Tase the shit out of her. And then somebody else goes, yeah, tase her. So, you know, the crowd is fickle, as we've known for a long, long time. So all of a sudden they lost the crowd. But he did take quite a beating before he went down. So I don't know. Do you have to give him credit for that? I guess.
JR?
Well, yeah, Jesus pointed out at that one point when he first went to high five, the security guy was trying to block him from high-fiving a random guy. If you watch it, we're doing it again. As he comes down the steps, there's another guy who wants to give him a high-five. The security guy blocks it. That's when he shoves the security guy.
Oh, I see that. You
That's
have to pay very close attention.
Because they're both wearing black. That's why it's hard to really tell.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why he was mad at the security guy.
Also, when you're watching this video, once the cop batons him the first time, if you look at the people behind, everybody's pulling out their cell phones.
Oh, that's
They're
awesome.
like, oh shit, this is going on YouTube.
No, but you know what? That's a point that I wanted to make. Like, the fact that now everyone videotapes everything that police officers do has made, police enforcement throughout the country so scared. So, look, in this case, do I think the police use excessive force? I don't think so. He was being unruly. He was obviously resisting. He didn't want to leave. And they wanted to get him out of there. So I think that the police took the correct actions, right? But Pittsburgh police, since they know that this has been videotaped, they already, they sent out a statement letting everyone know, we're reviewing the tapes. We want to make sure that they did everything right, and we want to make sure that these police officers didn't break any laws, so we just want to let you guys know that we're reviewing it. Please don't worry about it. There's no police brutality here, no excessive force. Everybody calm down. It's like their preemptive statement. I love it.
Right, and look, here's why I'm ruling in favor of the cops. Apparently they asked them, according to witnesses, before they went through this whole spiel, look, you can go out the easy way or you can go out the hard way. Which way is it going to be? And apparently his answer was, the hard way, brother. Okay. So I'm very amused by this guy. There's no question about it. But look, if somebody has to go and they say, take me out the hard way, well, that's the hard way.
Get a load of Netflix. They deliver the movie to your house, no late charges, free shipping.
You can watch thousands of movies or TV shows straight on your PC or on your television through a gaming console.
Netflix.com/TYT. Free trial membership. You get Netflix all over you.